Welcome to Cornell Cooperative Extension's Choose Local Fish local seafood cooking demonstration videos. By choosing locally harvested seafood, you can be sure your food is fresh, indigenous, sustainable, and healthy. Each purchase of local seafood supports the economic viability of fishermen, coastal fishing communities, and small businesses. Let's join culinary nutritionist Stefanie Sachs in the kitchen as she shows you how to prepare this locally caught fish.
This recipe is pan-fried scallops. Scallops are tender and sweet, and they're absolutely delicious. And this is a really, really simple recipe. When you get your scallops, make sure they're dry, ask your fishmonger, and then you're gonna clean them with lemon, salt, and water. The key to making the perfect scallop is to make sure that they are patted dry, very dry. And then I'm going to take some ghee, which is clarified butter. So for anybody who has a dairy allergy, clarified butter is actually something that you can't eat because it's casein and lactose free. When you do scallops, I've tried them multiple times with just oil, and you don't get the same kind of crisp on them. So I'll always use the ghee. You could also use butter. And I'm putting it on a medium heat, and I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil in there as well. And I'm just gonna let this heat up. Now the good thing about ghee is that it can take a really high heat, just like a butter. It's part of why I like to use it, also because it just tastes really good. So I'm just gonna throw my scallops in. Salt them once they're all in to get them cooking first. You can always add the salt at the end too. I'm going to put a little on now. As I always say, you can never take salt away, but you can always add. So be mindful how much salt you put on something before it hits your plate. Some fresh ground pepper. With my lemon. And this is all this dish really takes, is just a little ghee and olive oil and scallops and salt and pepper and lemon, and that's it. And you can finish with a little wine if you'd like to. We'll just let these puppies cook. I'll flip them a couple times while cooking them, typically. But if you like your scallops fairly raw, this is a good time to flip them, where you have a little bit of browning, and then you're gonna sear the other side. So this, to me, is the perfect scallop. You just have to be patient with these babies to get this crisp. If you don't dry them off, you're not going to get this crisp. Once you have this on one side, this is actually now where I put the lemon in. So, woo! I'm going to turn it down a little bit, so I'm catching all the seeds in my hand. Woo! Now that's going to be the perfect scallop. We'll let it cook a couple more minutes to just brown what's not brown. But you can serve this with the ghee and lemon just on top of rice, just like this, and it's absolutely delicious. Even a little pasta is nice too. Some lentils, some polenta. Yum. Okay, our scallops are finished. We've got our plate here. I'll put a couple in here like that. And we'll get some juice. Okay, now to try it. Remember, the key to getting them brown like this is making sure they're really dry. Those are good. Nice and lemony and a little buttery. Absolutely delicious and super simple.
Thank you for choosing Local F.I.S.H. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, please check out the description below for links to more information about local fish species, more recipes, where you can purchase this local fish, and a lot more. Thank you.